Coming up, big changes for the Ronald McDonald House, and you can be a part. Also, if you're into photography, the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife says a deadline is just around the corner you need to know about. This and more on Perspectives. Hello, I'm Sam Jones. Linda Ellerbee is a journalist best known for her work at NBC News and the Nickelodeon Network. Her work on NBC News overnight was recognized by the jurors of the DuPont Columbia Awards as possibly the best written and most intelligent news program ever. Now, I remember many years ago, she was the author of a story entitled "When Television Ate My Friends." I've never forgotten it. It dealt with the spread of TV sets all across this country of ours and how at one time her friends no longer came outside to play after school because they were watching this new thing called television. Well, finally, her dad bought a TV set, brought it home, and the neighborhood became empty of children because she too had been eaten by the entertainment beast in the living room. I saw that happen in my hometown neighborhood as well. Looking back, we were so easily entertained. Westerns held me captive while outside Puff the Magic Dragon slowly disappeared. Like another song said, my heroes have always been cowboys and television filled the bill. Hopalong Cassidy and Marshal Matt Dillon brought justice to the West, and they took me along. From time to time, the storyline would involve a school teacher. There was usually a one-room school and only the basics were taught: reading, writing, and arithmetic. Sometimes there was, of course, history or geography for the older children. In these early Westerns, they never really covered how the good guys made their money. Now, Marshal Dillon was a federal law officer, so his salary came from the government. Hopalong Cassidy sometimes wore a badge, but you got the impression he was either a rancher or a part-time lawman. But teachers? Well, teachers were a different matter. I guess we just assumed the town paid their salary, and it clearly wasn't much. Now, Western preachers seemed to get their pay from Sunday offering. I was thinking about all this a few days ago. It was a Saturday morning, a school fundraising event, and the money would go to offset budget problems and help prevent any teacher at this school from losing his or her job. You know, it's been especially helpful over the years, this project. And it's given how lawmakers have failed to provide for public education in Oklahoma a way to say, well, see, it can be done. Not really. Well, because of that failure on the part of lawmakers, Oklahoma schools have seen their budgets slashed time and time again. Add to that, some taxpayer dollars are now going to schools that are not public. That means we're supporting education business with tax dollars from the public. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, and I'm not the smartest guy in town, but that's just plain wrong. We already know the importance of public education, and yet lawmakers continue to slash and burn, all the while claiming our children are our most important product. I also don't understand why state voters keep sending those same guys back to the legislature again and again, knowing full well how they'll treat education. More cuts are coming. This time they're going to be big. It's not going to happen, but wouldn't it be terrific if Hopalong or Marshal Dillon suddenly rode into Oklahoma? They're sure needed where legislative distractions seem to be more important than education. Now, I'm not talking violence here. I'm talking about leadership, real leadership. Oklahoma is truly in need. And that's my perspective. Coming up, the Ronald McDonald House plays an important role in our town, and needed changes are on the way. That story when we come back.